$795 extra per month from Social Security with Spousal Benefits. I have all the details and exactly what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. I know in this video, I do want to specifically focus on Social Security Spousal Benefits and how the average beneficiary is getting $795 more per month with these benefits over their own benefits from Social Security. We've got a lot to talk about right here in the video, and I'll talk about all the details of this and how you could be eligible for Social Security spousal benefits, as there's a lot of people out there that are eligible for them and may not even recognize it. Let's get right into it. Really fast before we do, thanks so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe right down below the video. There's that big old button right down below. Make sure to hit that if you have not done so yet. I'm here for you right by your side every single day, keeping you updated with what's going on and breaking down all the confusing aspects of Social Security and all the programs within the Social Security Administration and the umbrella that oversees all these benefits administered that go out to about 70 million beneficiaries every single month. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. Things are changing rapidly, and again, I'm here for you to help you out in any way that I possibly can. So please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Also, feel free to share this video with your friends, family, social media, and let's get into it and talk about Social Security spousal benefits, an interesting aspect of these benefits that many people actually don't even recognize they may be eligible for. And I want to bring this to your attention because a lot of money is left on the table as a result of this. So let's make sure that you're getting as much as you possibly can for not only you, but you and your spouse. And even if you are divorced, you can still be eligible for Social Security spousal benefits, most likely on your ex-spouse's work record. Does that not sound awesome or what, right? So I'll talk about that more here in just a minute, which, by the way, I also do have dedicated videos here on the channel talking exactly about that topic as well, but I will talk about it a little bit here in this video as well. All right, so a lot of different moving parts here on this one. Now, again, if you have ever researched Social Security, if you've ever gone to the Social Security website or anything like that, you probably come out of the website or things like this, any research, with probably more questions you come in with. There's a lot of things out there, and it can get very confusing very fast, right? So anyway, let me talk about this one. So here's what it comes down to when it comes to Social Security spousal benefits. So yes, if you are currently married, you could potentially be eligible for these. If you are somebody that is divorced, again, you could also be eligible for this. So what are some of the key takeaways and what are some of the key aspects you need to know about? First off, you got to be at least 62, okay? So that is for you. If you're currently married or even if you're not married, if you're divorced, again, you got to be at least 62. That is the threshold. Anybody can claim their benefit at 62, but that's kind of the threshold. That's the line in the sand. You've got to be 62 no matter what in order to claim Social Security, basically, of these benefits, okay? All right, so that's kind of number one. Now, let's just quickly talk about somebody that is still married first, okay? I mostly want to focus on that here in this video since I do have dedicated videos here on the channel talking about people that are divorced and getting Social Security spousal or, spousal benefits based on their ex-spouse's work record, things like that. But anyway, got to be at least 62. Now, here's what it comes down to. The spousal benefit can be up to 50% of the primary spouse's work record, as in their benefit amount at their full retirement age. Let me give you a quick example. Let's just say that your spouse has a monthly benefit at their full retirement age of, say, $2,000, their PIA, primary insurance amount, okay? That's an acronym that you'll probably see. If you ever look on the Social Security website, you'll probably see that, okay? So let's just say that they're getting a primary insurance amount at their full retirement age of $2,000, their PIA, okay? As a spousal beneficiary, spousal benefit, you could be entitled to up to 50% of that, so $1,000. However, here's one of the things I want to point out. Social Security will give you the higher of the two, as in your benefit based on your work record, or they will give you the spousal benefit, the higher of the two. You cannot double dip. You can't get both. You get the higher of the two. That's it, okay? So I know it's another common question out there where many people are wondering, hey, can I get mine and the spousal benefit on top? No, it doesn't work that way. You get one or the other, the higher of the two. That's it, okay? So please take that into consideration as well. Now, if benefits are filed for before full retirement age, there's going to be a reduction of benefit, okay? Now, I've talked about this before in other videos, but for somebody that files for the Social Security benefit prior to their full retirement age, benefits are reduced by 0.05% for every 1 month the benefits are filed for prior to FRA, full retirement age, okay? Now, 5/9 is kind of a weird fraction, right? I agree. Kind of a weird fraction. However, for easy mathematical purposes, you could always just say 1/2 of 1%. If you wanted to kind of roughly calculate the math on that, just say 1/2 of 1%. It's not exact, but it's very close, okay? 5/9 is kind of hard to work with, but even if you say 1/2 of 1%, it's a lot easier to run those numbers, okay? So you can just use that for round number purposes. So anyway, so if the benefits are claimed before full retirement age, those benefits are going to be reduced, okay? So just take that into consideration as well. And again, not here to advise anybody what to do, never here to tell anybody what to do, but take that into consideration as we want to maximize your monthly benefit, as well as we want to maximize your lifetime earnings out of Social Security as well. However, the studies show that the average person receiving Social Security spousal benefit gets on average $795 more every single month versus filing for their own benefit based on their own work record. So now, it does not matter if it is the woman, the woman claiming spousal benefits on, the man's Social Security record, or it could be the other way around. The man could be filing on the spousal benefit for the woman. It literally doesn't matter. Whoever has the higher income and the higher benefit, it's, basically comes down to that, right? So it doesn't matter who it is, just saying it can go both ways, okay? Just want to make that very clear because that is another confusing question out there as well is it only the wife or only the woman that can file on the man's Social Security? No, not at all. That is not true. It is either way, okay? Anybody, doesn't matter whatsoever, okay? Whoever has the higher income throughout the course of their 35 years that they average out to determine the average or the benefit amount, their PIA, their primary insurance amount when they, hit their full retirement age, whoever has that higher income and, basically bigger numbers over the 35 years that they average that out, that's basically to be the higher benefit, and that'd be the person that would be essentially the primary Social Security beneficiary, and then the spouse would be, the one drawing on those benefits, if that makes sense. So another question out there as well is it going to reduce the person, the primary, the workers, is it going to reduce their benefit? No, not going to reduce their benefit whatsoever. It is outside of that, totally separate of that. It has nothing to do with it. It will not reduce their benefit at all, okay? So again, another confusing thing out there. I want to point that out really quickly. So these are some of the key aspects that we need to know about this. Now, let's quickly talk about spousal benefits for a divorced couple, okay? So I've talked about this before in other videos. I do have a dedicated video here on the channel talking about this, but let me break this down really quickly. Can you get these? Yep, you sure can. However, there's rules. There's always rules, right? Lovely. We love rules, right? Anyway, let me talk you through some of the rules here. All right, so yes, you can get Social Security spousal benefits provided the divorce has happened, right? So if you are divorced, you can still get these benefits. However, the marriage must have lasted at least 10 years, okay? So if the marriage lasted 9 years, sorry, it doesn't work that way. It has to have lasted at least 10 years. The marriage must have been in place for 10 years. The divorce is finalized, things like that. You cannot be remarried, okay? If you are remarried, it kind of resets the clock on that. It doesn't work anymore, okay? You cannot be remarried in that case. If you are, completely avoids this, okay? But if you are unmarried and you are divorced, and in this case, and the marriage lasted for 10 years, you could potentially draw on these benefits, the work record of your ex-spouse. And again, the same applies. If your work record is, say, for example, you would get a $1,000 benefit and your ex-spouse is getting a $2,000 benefit, well, then 50% of that would be $1,000. It's a wash. It's the same amount. However, let's just say that your ex-spouse has a PIA, a primary insurance amount of, say, $3,000, and 50% of that would be $1,500. Well, now, based on your work record in this example that I'm giving here, would be $1,000, and let's just say that the 50% would be $1,500. Obviously, you could draw on that, right? Now, does this person need to find out that you're taking advantage of spousal benefits on their work record? No, they don't need to find out about it. You do not need to contact them. Social Security will not contact them. They do not need to find out in any way, shape, or form, okay? So just keep that in consideration as well. I know that's a major concern out there, but wait, my ex is going to find out. No, they shouldn't find out. I mean, they might know, they might have a good suspicion that you're doing it, but it doesn't matter. You're entitled to that. That's why they have the rule, okay? They have it in place so that you can take advantage of it, and it's not their business. Your marriage lasted 10 years. They got a lot of stuff going on, right? So therefore, you're entitled to those benefits, and exactly why Social Security gives you that option to do that, okay? Also, must be at least 62, okay? So take that into consideration as well. And benefits, if filed for before full retirement age, again, will be reduced a little bit as well, okay? So anyway, kind of some of the key aspects behind all this, but I want to bring this to your attention really quickly because that seems kind of appealing, right? For somebody that maybe didn't earn a whole lot of money throughout their working career, maybe they didn't work, a lot of years, or maybe whatever reason, it literally doesn't matter. Maybe it was a stay-at-home parent, whatever. Literally, there's a million different options for why somebody's income may have been less in a marriage. Doesn't matter. It's nobody's business why income is less. It literally doesn't matter. But if somebody, obviously made more money than another, and somebody's work record would only give them, a few $100s or maybe $1,000 or something like that, and the primary worker's benefit is significantly more than that, then obviously in this case, taking the spousal benefit would be way more advantageous. And like I said, the $795 on average is what they're saying the average Social Security spousal beneficiary actually gets every single month, more than their own work record. That's a lot. $800, call it, a month. That's like, what is that, $9,600 a year? It's a lot of money, right? We're talking almost 10 grand a year more on all this stuff. So we're talking serious money now, right? Anyway, hope all this helps you. Again, leave your comments, your questions, your feedback down below. If you want me to come back and make another dedicated video about this or elaborate on any of these aspects further, let me know. I can certainly do that for you. No problem whatsoever. I want to help you out. But again, I could go down like 1,000 different rabbit holes here. There's so many different things about this. Like each individual aspect of all this that I talked about here in the video, I could almost make a dedicated video talking about every single one of those individually. There's a lot of stuff going on. Either way, I wanted to brush all the surface about this and kind of break all this down because, believe it or not, there's a number of people out there that don't even realize Social Security spousal benefits are a thing and that their spouse could be eligible for this. There's a lot of money being left on the table that may not even recognize, right? So in a marriage, for example, maybe the couple is sitting there thinking, you didn't have a whole lot of earnings, your benefit is minimal, it's like not much, we'll just get what we can here, a couple $100, no problem at all, we'll just be happy with it, right? But really they may not recognize, hey, you might be able to get spousal benefits and you might be able to grab hundreds or a lot more money, right? $1,000 a month versus $200 or $300 or $400, whatever it happens to be. So I'm just saying, this is a big thing out there. And again, I just want to bring this to your attention to the people because, there's a lot of people that may not know about this. And again, we want to maximize that money out of Social Security. Anyway, like I said, hope this helps you. Again, leave your comments, your questions, your feedback down below. Subscribe to the channel down below if you haven't done so yet. There's a big old button right down below the video. Make sure to hit that if you have not done so yet. Feel free to share this video with your friends, family, social media. Help some other people out there get this information and make sure to maximize their monthly income, their lifetime earnings out of Social Security as well. And of course, go back and check out any of the other thousands upon thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day. Take care. Hope this helps. Again, I'm here for you in any way that I can be. I just truly want to help you out. There's a very confusing time, and all this stuff about Social Security can be very overwhelming trying to do all the research. Anyway, have a good day. Enjoy. Have a nice day. I don't know. Take care, and catch you again later.